My father nephew called me. He told me his man wanted to holler at me. So I go meet them. His man tell me he be buying weed from some Spanish niggas on the east side that they got pounds in the crib, but he be buying ounces. And every time he order, the dude come out his apartment and he bring it downstairs to him. So I tell him, let me know the next time he going to buy some ounces. So he like, yo, whenever you ready, I could buy an ounce at any time. Just let me know when you ready. So I told him, no, give me till tomorrow. I'ma call him. So the next day, I go get Ghost and I go get 2STEPPA. So 2STEPPA was living in the Bronx. So when we get back to Harlem, I call my cousin, man, and I tell him to meet me on Lenox. I was going to Lenox because I had to meet a nigga named P. P had counterfeit money. I used to get $1,000 for 100. So I was going to meet P, and Ghost was going to get the grip so we could go holler at the Spanish niggas. So while we sitting on Lenox, I'm waiting for P, me, Ghost, and 2STEPPA is sitting in the car. P get in the car. So he counting the counterfeit money out, and I'm giving him the money. So I tell Ghost he might as well go get the grip while I count the money. So P asks me why I need the grip. I tell him we about to go run in a nigga crib. So he like, yo, I ain't know you be on that time. I got the gun on me. So I'm like, yo, let me hold the gun. He like, yo, I ain't letting you hold a gun, but I'll go with you. So my cousin and his man, they pull up. So we drive to the east side to where we was going. So when we driving past the building, we looking for parking. We see a young dude come out the building with a shopping bag, and he looked like he got a couple ounces in the bag. So my cousin, man, he called me. He like, yo, that's one of them right there. But mind you, it's 4 of us now. It's me, 2STEPPA, and P, and it's one grip. So I tell him, we not robbing this one nigga. It's 4 of us. He only look like he got a couple ounces in the bag. So the plan was for us to go in the building. We was going to wait on the 4th floor. The dude he buying the weed from is on the 3rd floor. So he was going to call a dude while we was on the 4th floor. We was going to wait till the dude go downstairs and come back up. When he come back up, we was going to grab him and make him go in the apartment. So we find parking. We go in the building. So we on the 4th floor. So I call my cousin, man. I tell him to call a nigga and order the weed. So he call him. The dude come out the apartment with a big-ass dog. I don't know what kind of dog it was, but this shit was a big-ass dog. So my cousin, man, he called me. He like, yo, he just gave me the weed, but he got in the car and he drove off. So I'm like, all right, we going to wait right here and see if he come back. So we chilling in the hallway. My cousin, man, wound up calling back like a half hour later. He like, yo, the little nigga we seen coming out the building the first time, he's coming back in the building. So we chilling on the staircase. We between the 3rd and the 4th floor. So as we waiting there, the little nigga we seen coming out the building the first time, he's coming up the stairs. So mind you, the dude that came out with the weed, he left out the apartment on the 3rd floor. The little nigga walked past the 3rd floor and he's coming up towards the 4th floor. So when he get in between the staircase, I grab him, I go in his pockets. He got a knot of money like he just made a sale and the bag is gone. So we ask him where he going. He said he going to the 4th floor. So we tell him we going with him. So we all get behind him. Nigga got the grip to his back. We make him knock on the door. But as he knocking on the door, a older guy is coming out. So we grab both of them and we go back in the apartment. When we get in the apartment, it's 3 other guys in there. They sitting on the living room. So we make all of them lay down. Now mind you, these niggas got all type of knives laying all over the room. All type of different knives you could think about. These shits is laying all over the room. But we got all of them on the floor. And mind you, it's a dog in this apartment too. These niggas got a Rottweiler in the crib. But the Rottweiler not barking or nothing. So the dude who crib it is, he grabbed the dog and we tell him to put the dog in the bathroom. So after he put the dog in the bathroom, we about to tie him up. We tied all of them up. We tied their legs and we tied their hands. And we got them laying face down. So we went to tie the dude who apartment it was. The dog came running out the bathroom. So we tell him to put the dog somewhere else. So he put the dog in a room. After he put the dog in a room, we tie him up we lay him on the floor. So all of them is laid down on the floor. Now we searching all of them and we going through the apartment. So I go in one room, I find a safe. I take the safe, I put it by the door. We tearing everything up. I go in the kitchen. Niggas found the brick of Molly in the kitchen. So Ghost and 2STEPPA is watching the niggas in the room, and me and P is running around the house. So somebody start knocking on the door. Ghost come tell me somebody at the door. So me and P, we go to the door. I get on the side. P open the door because he got the grip. So when he open the door, is a dude there. We grab him in the apartment, close the door, and we tie him up. So after we tie him up, we ask him where he came there for. So he saying he came there for something to sniff. So we said it had to be coke in here. Mind you, we just found the brick of Molly, but you don't sniff Molly. So he said he came in here for something to sniff. So we like it had to be some coke in here. So as he telling us that, the dudes that's on the floor, they all speaking in Spanish, and they saying whatever they saying to him, but they talking in Spanish. So Ghost understand what they saying. So he come tell me that they telling him to shut the fuck up or they gonna kill him. They telling him to stop talking or they gonna kill him. So niggas is trying to leave because we got this safe and we got a brick of Molly. But I'm telling them it's coke in here and we still ain't searched that one room because the dog is in there. But niggas like, yo, we out. But in my mind, I'm like, yo, we got all day. We got these niggas tied up. He said he got a girl that live here and she don't come back from work till later on. But in my mind, I said, yo, we got enough time. But we wound up leaving out the crib without searching that room that the dog was in. We leave out the crib with the brick of Molly and the safe. So we get in the car. We go to Ghost crib. We get the safe open. We use the hammer and a flat screwdriver to break it open. It was $7,000 in there. So we wound up splitting the $7,000 and breaking the brick of Molly down. So I call my cousin. I give his man something for looking out. But I tell him that was the wrong dude and he gave us bad information because the dudes he originally told us lived on the 3rd floor. This little nigga we grabbed up lived on the 4th floor. So he wanted us to split the money half with him. So I told him he got to put in half the work if he want us to split money half with him. So mind you, we never caught the niggas that he originally called. So I tell him next week we gonna go back and we gonna catch the niggas that sell the weed on the 3rd floor. So the next week he called them back and he put the order in. So we go over there. Mind you, we drive through the block. We on the east side. It's the same 4 niggas in a car, and my cousin and his man is in a different car. So when we get in between the block, it's mad niggas on both sides of the blocks, and it's niggas in the cars. Everybody on the block got on all black. They don't know who he is and what kind of car we in, but they just waiting for niggas, I guess, to come in this building again. So when we drive by, we see all these niggas scattered out throughout the block. I keep it moving. I call son, like it's over. These niggas is waiting for us to go in that building, and we wouldn't have made it out. So later on in the day, the Spanish nigga wound up calling my cousin man back and telling him, like, he know he the one that got his man robbed upstairs and that they was waiting for him to come through when he's coming to buy the weed. So that was the first mission me and P had ever went on. After that, we was together every day, and we used to wake up early in the morning, call each other, we'd get up, and we going on a mission again. So one morning, P called me. He tell me his little brother got a mission for us. So I get up with him, and so his little brother can explain to us the situation. So he tell me that he played games with a nigga that live in the Bronx, and his mother got a daycare upstairs. So the little nigga sell weed downstairs, and his mother got a daycare upstairs. So P little brother like, yo, I be smoking weed and I be playing a game with him. I'ma be in the crib, I'ma open the door for y'all, and y'all could just come in. So we sitting on the dude block, cause P little brother, his man wasn't in the crib. He told him that he went to make a sale and he on his way back. So P little brother is waiting in front of the dude crib. So the dude wound up pulling up like an hour later. The whole time we were just sitting in the car waiting for him to come back. So they in the crib playing the game. P little brother texts us and tell us that the door is open. So mind you, in the morning, we was on a different mission. So P got a UPS uniform on. He got the whole uniform on with the jacket. I got on an all black Nike Tech sweatsuit. So we get out the car, we walk to the house. When we get to the door is open, like his little brother said. So P is in front of me because he got the grip and I'm behind him. So when we get in the crib, it's 2 girls in there and there's a guy in there in the living room. We tied them up. P, little brother, and his man is in the back playing the game. So as I'm tying the last person up in the living room, P go to the back where the little dude at and his brother is in the back playing the game. So they was back there for like a good 15 seconds before I get back there. When I get back there, the little nigga is getting with P. He fighting the nigga. Mind you, P got the grip, but the little nigga is fighting P. So when I get back there, P has slapped the nigga with the gun, and P little brother is telling his man, like, yo, they got your sister tied up. So when he tell him that, the little nigga stop. So we tie him up and we drag him to the living room. We tie P little brother, we drag him to the living room too. We got to play it off because they don't know that he involved. So we making it seem like he a victim too. So we treating him the same way we treating them. So we got all them tied up and we got them in the living room. So we go back in the dude's room and we search in his room. We get a couple pounds of weed and some money. So every time we walk past the dude, P is kicking this nigga. He punching the nigga because the little nigga was getting with him when he first got in a room. So now every time P walk past him, he taking his frustration out on him. So while we in the house, somebody knock on the door. So P go to the door. I'm on the side again. He open the door. We grab her in. As a lady, it was the dude mom's. So we tie her up. We lay her down. So she crying. But we telling her, we like, yo, miss, we not going to hurt you. We just going to get out the crib. We're like, yo, your son selling weed in the daycare. We're like, yo, if you call the cops, you going to lose the daycare because your son downstairs selling weed. If your son wasn't selling weed, we wouldn't have been in here. So soon as we about to leave again, another person knock on the door. It's the dude aunt. We bring her in the crib. We tie her up. So she start crying. So she like, yo, please, don't do nothing. Don't kill us. So we like, yo, miss, we not going to hurt nobody in here. We just trying to get out the crib without nobody running behind us or nobody calling the cops. So we tell her the same thing. We like, yo, your nephew, he's selling weed in here and y'all got a daycare in here. If y'all call the cops, she going to lose her license to watch these kids. So I tell her I'm going to do her a favor. I'm like, yo, I'm going to loosen your legs and your hands a little bit so when we leave, you could get out and you could let everybody else out. So I loosen her hands a little bit and now we walking out the dude house. When we get out the house, is a dude coming in and he's smirking because I got a mask on and Pretty got a UPS uniform on. So he laughing like it's a joke. So we grab him up and we go back in the apartment. It was his aunt husband. He was a driver. He had dropped them off and he went to find parking and he came back. So that's why they was coming in one by one like that. So we tie him up, go through his pockets. We take everything from him and we get out of there. So mind you, we took all their phones. So we threw them shits when we was on the highway going back to my crib. We go back to my crib. We split the weed. We split the money. So the next day, we get up with P, little brother. So he telling us that the dude had went to the hospital because P had slapped him with the gun and that they never called the cops and that the dude mother told him he couldn't sell weed no more in the daycare. So P little brother said he asked his man what made him pop on P. His man told him that he had a little gun and that he was trying him, that he wasn't about to let nobody just take his shit. But once he realized his sister was tied up, that he stopped. So me and P, we had a talk. I'm like, yo, what happened before I got in that room? He like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. That little nigga was getting with me until you came in there. He like, yo, I ain't want to clap the little nigga. That's why I was fucking him up after that. When I tied them up, he kept violating them. Every time he walked past them, he kept kicking them, punching them, even while his moms was in there. And Pete is talking to his moms every time he had hit the nigga. He like, yo, blame your son for this. He want to be in here selling weed He smacking him, punching him. 8 times the nigga had walked by.